So this is Thurrock. It's just off the M25, just before Dartford. You can actually see those, maybe you can see the tower of red lights just to the left of the yard. That's the Dartford Bridge. It's bedlam. I got here 10 to 6. This is day one, my first shift coming back. It's been a good run down, no problems at all, no heavy winds or anything like that, no rain, nothing. It's been spot on compared to the fog last week. I'm just waiting for a bay. There was nowhere to park on the left there, so I've sat here quite uncomfortably, to be honest. I'm praying somebody hurries up and gets out of here. One lad's just gone in, so I'm next, and it's a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. There you go. There's a guy coming behind us. We're driving from what you can see in front. We're driving this way, and what you do is you try and park on that side, so there's no blind reversing. There was nothing, so I screwed it round and parked up here, and the guy's come in and he's done the same, but he's tried to park up and he's jammed behind us. I just don't get what he's trying to do. If I move forward, I block these lot, and he's got nowhere to go. Whereas he could have just, I don't know, there's a little spot back there, he could have backed it into that, but you've got to get here. It's like now it's the start tipping at 6, and it's like whoever gets here, you're sort of like designated a time. Mine was for 6:01. I got here at 10 to 6, but that's like you get half an hour play. I think it's 30 minutes or 29 minutes or something daft like that either side. But these they never question it. They just get you in, and then you just gotta wait your turn. Got my number in the window. What I want to see is one of these trucks open up and the lad jump out to go and pick the keys up, and then I'm laughing. Red. Anyhow, I shall catch you soon. It's the 4th, by the way, 4th of November.
The visitors at 5:30, that's also live.
It's me away from Thurrock. It's 7:20. I said before it was the 4th, it's actually the 5th of November. Guy Fawkes. And it's actually my brother's birthday, who passed away a couple of years ago, so happy birthday, Tuck. I'm just getting onto the M25 for my second drop. It should only take us about 10 minutes, literally straight over the bridge. I've got a clip. I've just actually caught myself with a clip on my hand, just attach it to my jacket. So now we're in half in Thurrock, like, it was I'm sure, you know, they tell you you've got to be in there for 6, but I'm absolutely convinced 6 o'clock is like handover, you know, because there's a lot going on with staff and getting in their own trucks and things like that, and you don't see any movement in any of the other lorries, and then come 20 past, 6, it's all kicking off. So I'm just going to stay in this lane because I'll be getting off it on the other side. It's the first slip road off. At least I can see the bridge this week. And I've actually got a coat on, which is a first. A bit cad, a bit cold in the south. Chugging along, 42. Once I've done it Dartford, I've got Thameside again. It's exactly the same drops as I had last week on my first ones back from my hauls. That one took well, it was actually, yeah, it was Thameside took an age. I'd kind of like to get to the truck wash today because I've got one of our trailers. I did one of ours last week, and this one is pretty much in the same state. Now, I'm not blaming the lads because they're not down here much, and we have an account in this, like, Sittingbourne in the industrial estate. There's a truck wash there, so it's really best chance to get them done is when the guys on the 4&4s doing Sittingbourne, North Tyneside get these trailers. So I think it's only fair that we should. I'll do what I can, like. Appears to have been a little bump on the other side of the road. Nice shot of the bridge from this side. Not sure if you can see that. Call me Mr. Green Man. Took me butt in. Where my sat nav tells me lies and wants me to go down there. No, no, no. Ignore. Okie dokie. I shall catch you after this one. See how we get on, eh? That's me at the yard. I've finished everything now. I'm back down here, shut up for the day. My trailer is absolutely bogging, so I thought I would have got here with probably like 6-7 minutes to spare, and that would have been uncoupled and get in the yard first, because you just never know when you get in here, uncouple and get up and park up here and hit brake. So I was like, oh, you know, it's not worth it. The truck and the trailer, I need a good wash. So I went to the truck wash in the industrial estate and it was shut. Okay, anyway, I'm back here now. It's 20 to 12, so I'm 15 minutes over a 12-hour shift, which means that's my first 15, but I'll probably smash under 12 tomorrow, going down, whether or not it's northeast or somewhere else, maybe Bradford or somewhere, because he's had the guys all over the place lately. Hopefully it's a regular thing for me. Hopefully it's something I know. So now, 11:30 now, 20 to 12 in the afternoon, in the morning. The likelihood is it's going to be between 2 and 3 AM when I start my shift. It's a lot of downtime in the wrong side of the country for me. I'm going to sort all my gear out. I just tried everything in last night and stuff. I bought lots of goodies, lots of cleaning gear and things like that, so I detail a bit of the inside of the truck. I'm not doing no to the outside. It's a bit crappy. I've noticed the yard where we've been told to park, it's getting worse. It's getting muddier and bigger, like lots of water hanging. I found a little route there to get down to the path, and I'm parked away from everybody for now. I'll go and get some food and I've got, what have I got today for me? Tea? Dinner, tea, supper, whatever you want to call it. Weight Watchers red Thai curry, sticky jasmine rice. You know sticky jasmine? It's 3 chilies. It's nice and spicy. And if, as you would say in Thai, for spicy, pet. If you want it quite spicy, you go pet. If you want it very spicy, you go pet. That's the truth. Pet. And if you're a Falang, which means Westerner, white person, you ask for pet. They'll all stand around in the kitchen and watch you try and eat it, because it ain't easy. My paperwork for the day, that's it, great stuff. Basically all I do with that is just put it in the envelope that it came down with,
carriage coming.
Just making a cup of tea. It's 10 to 5 in the morning, so I've gone night shift, day shift, one foul swoop. I'm just looking, there's a tree, you'll not see it, it's not open hell, but that tree that's in front of us there's a rat climbing around it. Oh God, I hate them. Anyway, I'm going to go down and grab the trailer. It's not our trailer, it's one of theirs. It's fully loaded. Then I'm off to Doncaster and Wakefield. So I'm taking me 45 here at Live Services. Had a great run up, absolutely no bother at all. And leaving at 5 in the morning, by the time you get to the A1, it's late, so bombed up there. Lovely on a Sunday, man, absolutely love it. I've got 21 minutes left on my break. I was in one of those predicaments again, this Doncaster run. I can do it in a oneer. When I first switched the sat nav on, it said 5 to 10 arrive, and I always shave that down, but I shaved it down that much that I could have made it with 25 minutes to play as well either side, and I know I'd have got in on a Sunday, but I'm not going home today. I've been told I'm stopping out again, so I'll not be back home till Tuesday, so I needed to replenish, and it's just so difficult. It's easy to think, oh well, just go and top up anywhere, but when you're pulling 50 foot behind you, it becomes a bit of a chore. So my stocks are not too bad, but I just want some fresh food, you know. And the only place I could think of really was the Moxie's in the Live Services. Pricey. I was actually looking in the, do you know where they go, the oops aisle, I call it. Well, they call it oops aisle. See if it's out, just due out that day, like the chicken, just so I can mix it in with my salad and things, but I had bugger all. So I've come out with a slightly unhealthy quiche, but that's dinner. Quiche and salad, and I've got plenty of water, plenty of tea bags, drinking chocolate and all that jingle, so I'll be fine. My sleep last night was like just unbelievable. I had tons. Slept after 5 o'clock because we were working right next to my truck. Typical. But kept an eye on the football, and flat out. Woke up midnight, freezing by the way. So I knocked on the heater, which is the diesel heaters. I turned it up to 4, it was too hot. Knocked it on 2, and it was just perfect. And I got straight back to sleep again. And they rang me up at 4 in the morning. Even though I had both alarms set for 20 past, I got a call off them and give us time to make a cuppa, go through everything, go through my checks without rushing about. And by 5 o'clock I was on the road. It was really good. There was the slip road on the M11, that's junction 8. That was closed, and there was a car upside down. Well, it had actually rolled, and it was on its side when I passed it. It was closed off. Police were there. Whoever was in it was already on the way to hospital, and there was just 2 police vans either side of this overturned car. Must been going some and clipped this slip road going up for it to flip like that. Well, it's quite full again here for this time of day on a Sunday. Managed to squeeze in between 2. With us carrying a fridge, I checked to make sure that these guys' curtains weren't closed. His is closed, but he's out. He's cooking in the back. This guy's awake, so I didn't want to switch it off. If I'd come in here and there was curtains shut either side of us and there's no one around, and it's this temperature, just knock your fridge off. It's not, you know, like I'm carrying +3. That temperature is not going to move. sure, guaranteed. Just out of respect for the guys either side, you're still maybe trying to get the head down, you know. And just remember to switch it back on though. So that's my tip. I've got a brew and I'm going to just quickly look through my paperwork because I always struggle with this one, trying to find the reference number. So you need to be ready at the gate with it. If you're not, they park you up, you go in, then you go and get a bay. Whereas if you've got it, you're straight on the bay from the gate, you know. That's what I'm going to do. Right now. Laters. One more pallet to go. Here we go. It's my last drop. Only had 3 to bring off. I like them nice and tight in here. They're like you've got a couple of inches either side, and that's to make sure that you're lined up for the ramps when they drop them in. But this is far tighter than the other depot of the same company that I use quite a lot. So this one there was no problem at all. Just make it, you've got absolute tons and tons of room. Look, you know what I mean? That's lovely. Even if there was trucks there, you've still got enough room to swing around in. As soon as this goes green, go and find myself a little spot to park up for the rest of the afternoon and chill around 1 o'clock this morning, and then that'll be me day shift back to night shift from night shift before then. So there you got this guy here, look, tons of room, coming in right alongside us, no bother. Harrison's, never heard of them. Nice truck. Volvo 500. Oh, I'm on green. Status. Right, so what do you do with yourself once you finish your shift? The last one was a doddle. Luckily for me, I've got my tablet. Watch a bit of telly. It's 1:30 now. And I'll probably not get anything from work message wise until late tea time, 6-7 o'clock will text, but I'll be well in my kit by then, I would imagine, and the message will say picking up pop around midnight, and it'll be that Waltham Point, which doesn't open till 6 AM, so I can get there in a wanna. Not that I need to, but I might. I'll see how it goes, and I won't need to leave here really till 1 AM. So if I say I leave here 1, 12:30, get in there 45 minutes to load up on the way down the road. I'm not too far away. I looked for somewhere else tonight, this afternoon, because of the noise. A guy gave us a nap actually. I really appreciate that, thank you very much. I haven't put it on my phone yet, and I was driving and in scouting, and I'm gutted actually because the first lay-bys you get on this road, it's right next to a bridge, which is good and bad. Bad because if somebody does you, they've got another escape route. You know, they've got like 3 ways to go, 4 ways to go. Whereas if I do you here, you can get them one way or the other, and you know what I mean. Anyway, the bridge leads to a big massive shopping complex. I quite fancied some new threads, so I circled back, and the time it took for us to circle back, someone was in it, so I come back around again, missed that one obviously, and then two along, so I'm right next to where I need to be, 5 minutes away. I don't know if you're picking that up. It's quite loud. The windows are up. It's a rainy day in Bradford. You really need to just sort of like, if you're doing this for the first time and things like that, I don't do really tutorials and things, but as I go along, if I pick things up, I do like to share them. One, honestly, get a tablet, download stuff, make sure you've got stuff to watch. I've got a TV up there, I never use it because of the noise of the adapter, what you call it, you know what I mean. It's really loud. I'm more than happy with a tablet. I download stuff as well, put it onto a memory stick and just whack them on. Read, if you read, and if you're in a decent enough place and you feel safe enough, go for a walk. So I mean, today it's like gonna chuck it down again in about 10 minutes, so I'm going anywhere. I've got football this afternoon to keep me entertained. I've got a truck behind us, so I pulled in front of them, and then I backed right on, and I've just stuck my nose in slightly. So we'll see. I'll put my head that way. Looks messy in your cabin, but it's not, honestly. It's not bad at all. I've kept this down because I can hang my tablet on there and lie in bed and watch it. Perfect. Right, I'm in Bradford getting loaded up. Just about to start, I think. It's 20 past 1 in the morning. 20 past 1 in the morning. This week's been brill. Maybe not so much for Fast as Fox, but we both seem to be on night shift together. So I've had a bit of company this week, a bit crap on the phone and what have you. It's good, kills the time. Kills the time. I've downloaded a new audio book for tonight. I've read the book, but I loved it that much and I want to hear it. It's sad, isn't it? It's called The Backpacker. It's about this lad, bit of a jack the lad, who basically goes travelling around Southeast Asia and blagging his way around. True story. Very, very good. Good fun. Good holiday book if anyone's going away, to take that away with them. Might inspire them to not just sit on the beach, which is not my cup of tea. So I've just found out that I've got a subscriber from New Zealand. It's amazing. Ex-UK truck driver, now living in New Zealand. Wow. Very jealous, mate. Very. It's called Daryl Kennedy. I would say g'day, but you don't really say that down there, do they? Been to Australia, I never made it to New Zealand, and that was supposed to be on the cards as well, but after that accident I had in Oz, kind of took the money away a little bit, so we had to give that one a miss. And apparently I'm getting taken there for my 50th in a few years' time. we shall see. Wait, I can see them. What they're doing now, they're loading all the order up by the doors. They're going back and forth getting it, and then they're just going to fire it in the back of the truck, and these lads are quick. So I'm just coming into live services now. Get me 45. I've absolutely zero issues with the road today. As I got on the M11, probably 10-15 minutes after, it came on the radio that as you enter the M11 off the M25 northbound, a major accident. So fortunate in two ways, that I didn't get caught up in traffic, but also I didn't get caught up in an accident. I hope everyone involved is okay, but it didn't sound too good on the radio. Ice warnings at the moment inside the truck, saying because it's on 0 degrees. You get that in your cars as well. Mine, when it goes to 5, it goes crackers in the car. Like, what the hell is that noise? 5 degrees is still t-shirt weather. What time is it now? 27 minutes past 7. That is